Test, test. Wow. Okay. Thanks to a viewer that noticed that there was not any sound, we're live. I'm here. I'm the actual King Smith. This is the Sports Bar at WTF Nation Radio. I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran here tonight to host sports trivia on this Sunday at November the 24th. This is the last Sunday of the month. We do sports trivia every Sunday here at WTF Nation Radio. I would like to thank Michelle Early for tuning in. To the other viewers that are out there, there were like 25 viewers or something at the time. Nobody wanted to say that I didn't have sound. So Michelle Early, my boo thing, thank you for tuning in. Looking at the bottom of the screen there, you will see a link to join the trivia tonight. It is www.crowd.live/2QSZZ. That is 2 Quebec Sierra Zulu Zulu. Also displayed on the screen here, which is going to pop up from time to time. Let's bring this over on the other side, make it bigger. That's what she said. Is a QR code. You can scan that link to join. We are going to start promptly at 8:30. I believe I said 8:15 in the chat, but to account for the fact that there were several minutes of me not having any sound, we're going to push the trivia start time back to 8:30. Want to give people time enough to join in. And in the meantime, how y'all doing? What I said while I was muted is that normally this is a two-man show. Coach, who is a U.S. Army veteran, recently lost his grandfather. I want y'all to think about that. Coach is older than me. I'm 40. And his grandfather lived to be a nice long age. I forget if it was 94 or 97. But his grandfather passed away, so he is spending time with his family and loved ones as they mourn and celebrate the life and passing of his grandfather. So may his grandfather rest in peace. Now, again, this is trivia night here at WTF Nation Radio. We do trivia every Sunday. And I'm sorry, we do trivia on the last Sunday of every month. And tonight's trivia is going to be a $30 gift card to Starbucks to commemorate the holiday season. I don't know if y'all, celebrate anything like Thanksgiving and Christmas. For me, it's not about celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it's more about spending time with family, friends, and loved ones and watching some football. Indeed. I don't know if y'all saw football over the weekend, but between the college and the NFL, there were some crazy scores. And we're going to get into some of them here while we give people time enough to join in on our trivia tonight. Man, my Alabama Crimson Tide team lost, and I'm going to play a video by Jermaine Funny Mane Johnson that will highlight exactly how I felt watching this past weekend's games. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders, the Washington Pretenders, whatever y'all want to call them. Look, I want to show y'all something here. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. That Washington Commanders game was insane. I got to see if I can find it. That Washington Commanders game was insane. I didn't save it. There were 21 points scored in the first 3.5 quarters of that game. And with 6 minutes left, let's see if I can do some quick math. There was 60 total points scored, in which the Dallas Cowboys, with a bunch of ragamuffins, turned around and beat the Washington Commanders, 34-26. And we don't need people talking about how about them Cowboys, right? I don't understand what was going on with the Commanders' defense. It was almost like they were like, we know we can beat them, so they didn't really come out to play. But in professional sports, it is any man's weekend, all right? Let's see. We got Lily Stitton over on Facebook that said, may he rest in peace. Hey, thank you, Miss Stitton. We appreciate that. He is checking in right now. He asked me to play a video for him. I'm going to see if I can squeeze that in. I already produced the show, Coach. You got to get stuff in early. And Michelle Early on Facebook says, I am sorry for your loss, Coach. Thank you for that, Michelle Early. All right, let's see. Let's get the first video up here. This video was sent to me by somebody that watches the show, and I cracked up laughing. All right. If you're going to do an interview, this is how the interview should go. Let's take a listen. Bop and swap it. Here we go.
You walk into a stadium, 8,000 people, they all want you to lose. But as long as you got your 26 guys ready to kick ass or kick butt, you're going to be all right. I heard a fan offer free Dippin' Dots if I blew it, which the price of Dippin' Dots with inflation is just unreal. So for a brief moment, I was like, damn, Dippin' Dots sound good. But also I thought in the back of my head, we win today, we win tomorrow, or tonight. We're going to be here another day. That's more per diem. So that means I can buy my own Dippin' Dots and be a winner. I think 3 words every time I'm out there. The first one's a swear word, starts with F. Second word's attack. Third one's win. And I just repeat that to myself. Unless, you know, there's a breach in the system and I walk a guy and I got to tell myself I'm a few different things, that isn't a winner.
Does anything make you nervous?
Caves. Mainly.
He said caves. That is Virginia baseball player Stephen Schoch, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, Schoch. Look, if you're going to watch sports and then want to sit around and listen to somebody give an interview, there are 2 people that you want to listen to. One of them is this guy, Stephen Schoch. The next person that you want to hear would be Pat McAfee's dad. He's a famous arm wrestler. That guy is a hoot and a half. All right. So that's how you want to give interviews. So to athletes out there, if y'all want to help boost y'all's NIL deals in colleges, go to Toastmasters, or while you're in college, find you your local Toastmasters chapter at the college, or some type of speaking class or something, or improv, stand-up comedy. Take those classes so that you can help raise your interview skills and comedy and get people to laugh. If people want to hear you speak and things like that, that can help boost your image and help bring some more money in. Just like this guy. This was another clip that was sent to me by a viewer of the show. And this is Carolina Panthers Xavier Legette. All right. This guy is straight Louisiana through and through. Listen to the way he talk. He talk like this because he don't really move his teeth when he talk. And when he give interviews, you never know what this dude gonna say. So take a listen.
Well, what are your no-goes? You say you're a picky eater. What are your no-goes?
Yeah, I don't eat seafood. I don't eat like peppers and onions and all that. I don't really eat vegetables like that.
What?
So you eat like pizza?
Yeah, and like I just started eating asparagus.
Asparagus. Hold on. Say that again.
Like I just started eating asparagus.
Asparagus. Y'all know what asparagus is? I just started eating asparagus.
I eat like string beans and green peas. But
That's not a
it.
Do they have to
for
be
some
cooked
reason.
in bacon grease? Do they have to be cooked in bacon grease?
No. That ain't like that.
Pasta?
Yeah, I eat some pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, I eat some pasta.
Chicken, steak, all the regular stuff.
Yeah, all
No
regular.
seafood though?
Nah, I'm allergic.
Allergic.
Oh, okay, well we'll give you that.
You heard me. That dude is straight up New Orleans. Shout out to Xavier Legette. All right, straight up from New Orleans. You heard me? Because I'm allergic when I eat my asparagus. Yeah. People want to hear this man talk. So again, to y'all young college athletes or even high school athletes, if you want to stand out for more than just your athletic play, if you get yourself a personality like Baby Gronk tore the media up. Hadn't heard too much about him here recently, but he went on a media tear with just having a personality about himself. These are things that we can teach you over here at WTF Nation Radio. Let's see. We got a message from Coach here. I'm going to see if I can get this up on the screen. Coach had a message for CQ, and I'm going to bring up the message on the screen here so that I can help out Coach here. Coach said, CQ, Tommy DeVito is the answer for the New York Giants. Too bad the question is, how do the Giants secure the number one pick in the draft? Even when Coach is not on, he is still giving CQ the business. All right. Again, we're doing trivia tonight. To join trivia, www.crowd.live/2 Quebec Sierra Zulu Zulu for a chance to win a $30 Starbucks gift card. Right, we're gonna get y'all in the mood, in the season here for the holiday season. This was another photo that was sent to me by a viewer of the show here, and I'm going to share my screen. I looked at this photo and I was like, this has to be photoshopped. These are three players from the Los Angeles Sparks WNBA team. The taller one here is Cameron Brink. I didn't get the shorter, because she's probably taller than me, lady here at number 4. But the person over here standing on like the right shoulder of Kim Kardashian looks like Pete Davidson in a wig. And somebody on X said Pete Davidson think he's slick. So I had to look this up because I'm like, there is no way that that's not photoshopped and that that's not Pete Davidson. But sure enough, it is De'Erica Hamby, who was named the 6th Woman of the Year back in 2019 and 2020, and who is a WNBA champion when she won in the 2022 WNBA championship with the Las Vegas Aces. She is 6'3", went to college at Wake Forest, been in the league 10 years. And tell me that this don't look like Pete Davidson with a wig. They got to be related. Got to be related. Goodness gracious. Them jeans is too strong, and you can't tell me that that is not Pete Davidson's sister or Pete Davidson with a wig, because that dude about 6'3" himself. Yeah. All right. Now, for what happened over the weekend, y'all, look, I'm an Alabama Crimson Tide fan. That's my NCAA team. My college team that I support is my pro team that I support is the Baltimore Ravens. All right. And the Baltimore Ravens will run your blood pressure up. And for me, it's one of those things that you really have to be careful. But before we get into the pros, I do want to give a shout out to the Air Force Academy Falcons for doing a little bit of history here and being one of the first teams in FBS history to win a game with 0 passing yards. Or maybe it was the first team this season. I don't think that that's in history. I'm going to have to ask ChatGPT, who was the first team in football bowl to win a game with 0 passing yards? How do you do that, first of all? However you do it, the Air Force Academy figured it out, and shout out to them. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Shout out to David Cunningham. He's in the building. He's checked in. All right. Let me go see how many people that we have. Again, to join, you want to go to crowd.live/2QSZZ. Right. We're going to start at about 8:30 here. Tonight's game is actually featuring my pro team. We got the Baltimore Ravens traveling from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast to play against the Los Angeles Chargers. Both teams are fairly evenly ranked. Baltimore 7-4 overall, 3-3 in their division. The Los Angeles Chargers 4-1 in their division, 7-3 overall, with a phenomenal defense. That defense is top notch. Their offense is trash. All right. And they're behind the 10-1 Kansas City Chiefs, who barely scraped by against the Carolina Panthers today. Right now, let's see. Vegas has the odds at, it's tight. That's what she said. They got Baltimore favored to win by 2.5 points, and the total over under is 47.5, favoring the under. Okay. I'm with it. Nope, I was wrong about that. It is 50.5, favoring the under though. After all of the exciting good games that we can't good exciting early games, we can't have a low scoring Sunday night primetime game. Shout out to David Cunningham. I saw you when you popped into the chat, my man. I got my spies being all sneaky. Again, to join trivia tonight. All right, you want to go to the link that is in the description or in the chat. Put in code 2QSZZ if it asks you to, and we'll get started here in about 7 minutes. Now, I'm going to play this video. It's about 5 or so minutes long. I'm going to have to see if I can cut this down a bit. Okay. And this is from comedian Funny Mane Johnson on how Bama fans watch the Week 13 games. Take a listen.
Upset Alabama 20-3. Alabama did not score a single touchdown. Well, they did get 2, but they were called back, and one was just awful. But that's neither here nor there. The Sooners have done it, and I now think we know how they got their nickname, because the fans are rushing the field 28 seconds early. And hold your horses. We're just getting word that Auburn has defeated Texas A&M in 4 overtimes. Oh no, just not a good night if you're a Bama fan. 3 regular season losses for the first time in 14 years. I think they're gonna go have a few beers and probably shed a few tears. What a season, what a season. When will the madness end?
I just don't get it. We don't even have a terrible record, but this is feeling like the worst season ever.
Yep.
Losing to teams we ain't got no business losing to. I just hope our bowl game isn't in Tennessee. Why? Why are we even having to go through this? I just want to be normal for a few days, stress-free, and take my mind off football.
No, we are not doing this. It's my first time watching.
To be honest, I love you too. I really do. But you know, it's a first love thing. Trust me, I've thought about doing videos for you. I really have. Gymnastics, softball, hockey.
No.
Yes, we have a hockey team. I would love to. It's just with this one, it's toxic, but there's so much history there. You're right. You did make the Final Four last year before losing to the eventual national champion. But so did they. Hear me out. Number one, I can't hoop. So even though I know the nuances of the game, it's hard for me to put myself out there. Number two, y'all got like 30 games a year? Plus conference tournament and the national tournament? That's a lot of videos.
Don't do it.
Dang, you're right. I hear you. Add revenue. I got you. But it's my time, though. I have a job now. I don't know. How about I just finish up whatever we're doing the next couple weeks, then we circle back and have a little conversation. All right. And hey, I appreciate you. Why you gotta be so inconsistent?
I like what he does.
I've been showing up to support you every single week since I was a baby. I don't change. It's you. So what? He left. Move on. That's what I did. There's a new man of the house, and he's a good man. But it's like you won't listen to him. Your attitude on the field is saying to him, you're not my dad. You disgust me sometimes. But I know I love you. I can never leave. I'm loyal to a fault. You gotta be better. Straight up, you gotta be better. You don't have to win every game, but the effort. Can you block? Can you not turn the ball over? Can you call decent plays when it's obvious the ones you're calling ain't working? And more importantly, can you run the ball with actual running backs? After all the therapy, the counseling we've been through, after we got rid of Mike, and Michael, 17 years, man, 17 years. You're throwing it all away, champ. And it don't have to be this way. But I'm willing to give you grace, because I won't forget the good times. Show me something next week against them, and I think we can start the healing process. The ball is in your field, Saban field. And if you can't straighten up, don't be mad if he wants to take his name off. That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be this stressful. This is the life and the team I chose. So win or lose, pass or fail, we are stuck together for life. I ain't switching up. Never. It's roll tide for life.
For life.
Y'all stressing me out. Please don't do this to me next weekend. Nah. Roll tide.
Roll tide. I think he put ads at the end. Oh, nope, that's it. All right, yep. Hey, Jermaine Funny Man Johnson, I appreciate you. Fair use for allowing us to use your videos. Although I know it does get tagged, and he's like, yeah, we're going to slide that ad revenue over here to where I'm at. All right. So again, next week is the Iron Bowl. I always watch the Iron Bowl no matter what each team's record is. And the way that Alabama's playing, who knows how that game is going to turn out. All right. But we need Bama to win. Bama is still not out of it. If you take a look at the college football playoffs, Bama is actually still not out of it. All right. So tonight's trivia, which is about to begin, it is going to be across 3 categories. The first 5 questions are going to be records and your knowledge of records across multiple sports. The next 5 questions, 6 through 10, are going to be historical facts or historical type trivia. And questions 11 through 15 are unusual facts. I didn't quite go deep into the rabbit hole for these. They're pretty common knowledge stuff if you follow sports. So this shouldn't be too hard or too difficult. All right. So it is now 8:30. It's not entirely too easy for me to see if we got enough people in or whatnot, but I am going to see if I can give this a go here. So it is 8:30. We got David Cunningham's got the new college football rankings. I'm going to read this off while I give people time enough to join. You can scan or you can join by the link right there, or let me see if I can put this in the chat one more time. I'm going to give people one more opportunity to join and win this gift card. It has to be at least 2 people or more. If there's not, if there's only 1 person, then we're still going to run it. And I'm going to send you something, but it ain't going to be $30. All right. But David Cunningham said that the new NCAA football rankings are out. Oregon is still at 1, Ohio State's 2, Texas is 3, Penn State 4, Notre Dame 5, Georgia 6, Tennessee 7, Miami 8, SMU is 9, Indiana only slid down to 10. That's it. And Bama's at number 13. They went from 7 to 13. Look, so Georgia's in the SEC championship, and they're going to play the winner of Texas and versus Texas A&M, as this upcoming week is what's called rivalry weekend. So you'll have your traditional rivalry games: Georgia, Georgia Tech, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and the Egg Bowl, right? Minnesota and whoever they play, Penn State, and all these other stupid rivals and people that don't really play football. Rivalry week's one of the most exciting weeks in college football, and it's one of those things that maybe in 20 years from now, it's really all NCAA football is going to be able to market, because with the way that NIL are making things more about the money, as noticed by a lot of different things, there's a lot of parity, which we talked about with the transfer portal and NIL changing the way that athletes are attending colleges to get an education. Okay. So it is 8:32. I am about to start here in 10 seconds. If you have not joined, again, crowd.live/2 Quebec Sierra Zulu Zulu. I'm going to start the countdown, and we are going to go and get through the first question. Here we go. And boom. All right. 3, 2, 1. Question number 1. As of 2023, who holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals in swimming? Is it Katie Ledecky, Michael Phelps, Mark Spitz, or Ian Thorpe? You got 15 seconds to get your question in. All right. Let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is B, Michael Phelps. Question number 2. Who became the oldest player to win a Grand Slam singles title in 2017 at age 35? 15 seconds to answer from the following answers. Is it A, Roger Federer, B, Serena Williams, C, Andre Agassi, or D, Rafael Nadal? Now, look, I know I jacked up Roger Federer's last name, all right? But try doing this live and see how hard it is. Correct answer is A, Roger Federer. I don't like saying his name. Good night. All right. Question number 3. In 1984, which track and field athlete set a world record in the long jump that stood for over 2 decades? Is it A, Bob Beamon, B, Carl Lewis, C, Jesse Owens, or D, Mike Powell? 5 seconds to get your answer in. And the answer is dun, 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 D, Mike Powell. I was born in 1984. 1984 was a phenomenal year. Question number 4. Who broke the women's 5,000 meter world record on the track in the year 2020? Is it A, Safan Hassan, B, Miss Giddy, C, Tarunesh Dabiba, or D, Paula Radcliffe? Y'all, my Alabama lingo is not going to be able to say some of these names. The correct answer is, of course it is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first name, Miss Gidey. All right, question number 5. In 2019, which athlete smashed the marathon world record by completing it in under 2 hours? Is it A, Wilson Kipsang, B, Alui Kapoji, C, Haley Jabriber, or D, Dennis Cometto? Oh, man. I should scrutinize some of these answers and make sure that I know how to say them the next time. The correct answer is D, Eliud Kapoji. All right, let me see if I can showcase who are our current leaders after the first 5 rounds. I don't know how to do this. Oh, here we go. Show leaders. We don't have anyone playing. Are y'all kidding me? What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? I might be doing something wrong. Well, since we don't have anybody participating, I'm just going to get through our trivia so that y'all can see how trivia is going to go going forward. And I got to figure out with our marketing how to get our trivia to be a little bit more participatory, especially since we're giving away free stuff. Question number 6. Which famous athlete is known for the quote, "I am the greatest," after winning the heavyweight boxing title in 1964? I shouldn't even have to put the answers up, but here we go. Sonny Liston, George Foreman, Mean Joe Frazier, or Muhammad Ali. If y'all get this wrong out there, if you were participating, then you are not a sports fanatic or a boxing fanatic. The correct answer is D, Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest. There's a certain way that you got to say it too. You got to say it with some gravitas. Question number 7. Who sunk the shot heard round the world to win the 1951 National League pennant for the New York Giants? Is it A, Bommy Thompson, B, Mickey Mantle, C, Hank Aaron, or D, Willie Mays? Right, we're going to give y'all some time enough to answer that. The correct answer is A, Bobby Thompson. I would have got that answer wrong. Question number 8. Which famous tennis player won the Battle of the Sexes match in 1973? We've talked about this person on our show a couple of times. Is it A, Martina Navratilova? I know how to say her name. B, Margaret Court. C, Chris Evert. Or D, Billie Jean King? If you watch this show, we've talked about this person fairly often. The correct answer is D, Billie Jean King. I don't know why her name comes up in a lot of the things that we talk about. Question number 9. What were the pioneering 1968 Olympic Games? Where were the pioneering 1968 Olympic Games? Notable for the Black Power salute held during... let me try this again. Where were the pioneering 1968 Olympic medal games held? Especially that was notable for the Black Power salute that was during the medal ceremony. I messed that all up. Try being a one-man show. Is it A, was it in Mexico City? B, Tokyo? C, Munich? Or D, Los Angeles? I have to tell y'all, prior to me putting this question together, I didn't necessarily know what this answer was. The correct answer is A, Mexico City. We got somebody that joined. Shout out to Justin for joining. I can see when somebody joins. I finally figured out how to do this. So Justin, let somebody else joins and beat you in the next what? We got 6 more questions. You are the winner of a Starbucks gift card. Here we go for question number 10. Which swim athlete won 8 gold medals during a single Summer Olympics, setting a record in 2008? Is it A, Ryan Lochte, B, Michael Phelps, C, Mark Spitz, or D, Ian Thorpe? You got 5 more seconds to get your answers in. Survey says, dun, 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 Michael Phelps. If y'all knew the run that Michael Phelps had during that time, or you were watching the Olympics, this answer should have been an obvious one. All right. Now, the last 5 questions for trivia, I titled it Unusual Facts. Again, I didn't go too crazy with these next 5 questions. And by process of elimination, you should be able to get the answers right. All right. Let me see if I can show the leaderboard. Did Justin get the last question right? No, Justin did not. All right. Question number 11. In which unusual sport do players compete while riding on broomsticks on the ground, inspired by a famous book series? Is it A, cycle ball, B, horseball, C, blongo ball, or D, Quidditch? If anybody got this one wrong, what are you doing in life? The correct answer is D, Quidditch, and it was inspired by the Harry Potter series. I can see that one person answered, but I'm not sure if that one person got it correct. Next question. I got to figure out how to do that. Actually, I think I could do it after the fact. Yep. Hey, Justin got it right. Way to represent, Justin. Question number 12. Where was the World Toe Wrestling Championship founded in 1976? Yeah. Is it A, Sheffield, England, B, Munich, Germany, C, Wetton, England, or D, Toronto, Canada? Now, if you know this country and you figured that, I would have thought, where would somebody do some weird stuff at? The correct answer, which nobody got, is C, Wetton, England. Look, if you've been to England, the English people are known for doing some weird stuff. If we got any English people watching our show, my bad. Yeah, my bad. All right. Next question. Question number 13. What quirky sport involves pulling faces as part of the competition and is a rural tradition in Egremont, Cumbria? A, spinball, B, gurning, C, bed racing, or D, bog snorkeling? All right. Egremont, Cumbria. Where's Cumbria at on the map? The correct answer is gurning. All right. I have no idea what gurning is and no idea what bog snorkeling is, but I took it down to talk about on a future episode. Question number 14. In which unusual wrestling event do competitors attempt to immobilize each other's big toe for a set time period? A, arm wrestling, B, ear wrestling, C, chin wrestling, or D, toe wrestling? You should get this one. This is easy. I threw it in there just to make an easy one. It is D, toe wrestling. Some people might have took that one as a trick question. It was not. Last question. And then we're going to play 1 or 2 more videos, and then we're going to call it a night. And I'm going to watch some Monday Night Football. Sepik Takraw, an Asian, and that is pronounced Asian, origin sport, is most popular to which of the following games, but played with the rattan ball and allowing players to use their feet, ball, or head? Is it A, Jayala, B, badminton, C, volleyball, or D, 10-pin bowling? And the Asian stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations, if you were wondering. Like, wait, did he spell that right? Yes, that was spelled right. The correct answer, which Justin got right, is C, volleyball. All right. So we're gonna get to the last. That was the last question. We're gonna see how this works. When I hit next, it just goes back to the beginning. Okay, so being that it is over, the correct winner, tonight's trivia question and winner was Justin, being that he was the only one that came in and joined. So I'm going to finish the trivia game here, close participation, and your winners are, I think you might see 2 people because I was one of them. Justin with 141 points. All right. Okay, nope, he was the only one. He answered 3 of the last 6 questions correctly because he came in on question number 9. So to Justin, I want to thank you for joining this month's sports trivia here at the Sports Bar at WTF Nation Radio. Shoot me a message, not on WTF Nation Radio's page. Look up either the Sports Bar USA's Facebook page or the actual King Smith, which gets to me so that I can make sure that I properly send you your gift card. All right. Or you can send me an email. There's my Facebook profile there, Facebook.com/TheActualKingSmith, or shoot me an email at King@WTFNationRadio.com. If you send me an email, I will send you your Starbucks gift card. And I need for you to verify that it was you. I don't know, a screenshot, something that says that this was Justin, because anybody can send me an email and go, I was Justin. They could create an email real quick. Justin@IWonSendMeMyMoneyKing.com. I need some way to prove that it was you as well, Justin. So send me a message on Facebook first if you have Facebook. If you don't, shoot me an email and I will gladly, after verifying, hook you up. David Cunningham on Facebook said, Justin, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner indeed. Y'all, what am I doing wrong? Do I need to market this so that we can get more people to join? Do we need to do it early? I don't know. Help me out. Help me out. All right. Let me get this out the way. Susan, I thought we was cool, Susan. Susan came on here and said, War Eagle, I just had to say it. I don't have my soundboard ready for me to go. But Susan, we were cool. We was cool. We got 100 people viewing live concurrently. I want to thank all 101 people, 103 now, for tuning in. If there is a like button on your platform, do me a favor. Hit the like button. All right. I got to get some marketing out the way, play a couple of more videos, and we're going to close out the show. I'm one of 6 or 7 shows here at WTF Nation Radio. We had weekend co-ops led by my main man, Nemo. I almost said his government name, who came on and was live yesterday. We got the Monday edition by station manager, the handsome guy, Ice himself, who's going to kick us off Monday night as the only way that he does, followed by Pop Culture Warrior on Tuesday. All right. We got shows every night of the week. I'm not going to go over the rest of them. I need to get a standard splash screen or a standard video that plays, that just does all the marketing stuff and get it out the way. Coach usually handles that, but since he is not on today, y'all get me. All right. Susan, War Eagle. Roll Tide, doggone it. No, Susan, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. It's good to see some familiar faces and names. David Cunningham earlier said that the score in the first quarter of the Philly Rams game, I incorrectly said that Baltimore's playing tonight. They're not. They're playing tomorrow. Thank you, David. Philly Rams, it is 3-0. Philly is up. She said that I'm also a Georgia Tech fan too. Cheers. Hey, cheers. Here, I'm going to give you a cheers. Bam. I got my drink right here. I'm not going to do any free advertisement for what I'm drinking on, but cheers. I need for Georgia Tech to beat Georgia. That wouldn't necessarily help Alabama. People are saying that Bama's college football playoffs are doomed, but it's so crazy. They're not eliminated completely from being one of the top 12 teams. There is a scenario that could cascade into a way that Bama can get the number 12 spot going in as a 3-loss team that didn't even play in their conference championship game. It's possible. It's possible. Say, good show and toe wrestling. Hey, I wish I had some toe wrestling videos. I would play them right now. Yeah. But they got to be pretty toes, though, right? You can't be showcasing some ragamuffin toes and try and make it figure out if it's worth watching or not. I got a couple of more videos, and I'm going to play this one. Look, I got to play it without the music, otherwise we would get zucked. But there's an epidemic of people that are getting towards the end of something, right? You work all this way, or you come all this way to get towards the end. And I know sometimes you want to celebrate, but cross the finish line and then celebrate first. I'm not sure when this happened, but take a look at what this idiot did. And I got to play it on. Oh, let me mute it. Not trying to get zucked. This person gets all the way to the finish line. Oh, jumps to try to celebrate. And whoever that was right there in blue did the smart thing. Get to the finish line. Let me see if I can zoom in. Is there a way I can zoom in? I can't make that bigger. That's what she said. Oops. Let's get that out. All right. Yeah, you get all the way there, and then let me see if I can zoom in on or stop it right when that foot twist. Yikes! Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Susan said, I can move my pinky toe out. Hello, we got toes in the building. Yeah. Hey, speaking of toes, I'm pretty sure this man toe is gonna be swollen with his ankle being broken the way that it was. That was ridiculous. Get to the end and act like you've been there. You worked all that hard and almost messed it up. Hey, there was no way I would have allowed him to cross if I was the person in blue right here. I'm getting across and I'm getting my medal, dang it. People wanting to celebrate and celebrating too early. Ridiculous. Hey, look, this is another one here too. If you're going to be one with your team, be one with your team like these people. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like it. Hold on, let me swap it over here so that it's on the larger side. All right, actually, I'm gonna maximize it. Get my face off. Take a look. That's how you get in sync. That is a team that is in sync. They know what the person to the right and left of them are doing. At number 27, you should be ashamed of yourself for not falling. The big men up front are the folks that set the tone. And if you want to get some cool points and have them block the mess out for you, you got to get in sync with them, which is what the receiver at the top did. That guy right up there that I'm circling with the mouse, he understood the assignment. Last video, and then I'm going to get out here and enjoy the rest of this night. I appreciate y'all that tuned in. All right. Susan and the toes coming out. This is a video that Coach sent me. I had about 2 or 3 more, but I can save those. Coach sent me this video, and as a Jets fan, all right, I'm going to play this video, and it might get us zucked, but you know what? It is what it is. Since this is the last video, we could get zucked, okay? This is 40 years of life as a Jets fan. Nothing ever goes right. All right. That's my time here at the sports bar. I am the actual King Smith. I will be back next Sunday. I believe Coach is going to be back as well. It is going to be, is that the first Sunday in December? I can't do quick math. I know we got 30 days in November? 30 or 31? Am I smarter than the 5th grader? I think not. All right. Let's see. We got David Cunningham with our sign-off message. He got it in. All right. I can't actually, you know what? I can share it, but I got to do it a little bit different. So let's swap over here. I appreciate you watching on the sports bar and giving us some views over there. All right. So David Cunningham message is as follows. He said, let me get that on the screen. Is it there? There it is. Can I make it bigger? I cannot. I can do it this way. He said, Justin, congratulations again on winning the sports trivia challenge today. Great show today, King. Have a happy Thanksgiving, sports fan, and a blessed week. See you next time on the Sports Bar here at WTF Nation Radio. This is what I like to do. I like to get that inspirational message to start the week from my main man, David Cunningham. David, man, as always, good to see you. I hope you're doing all right, man. I haven't checked in on you in a while. I know that we sent each other some messages, but let me know how you're doing, man. Shoot me a text message. Let me know how you're doing. Hope everybody else out there have a fantastic Turkey Day this Thanksgiving. If you are traveling, typically around the Thanksgiving and the Christmas holidays, there's a lot more people in the air. Be patient at these airports, all right? There's a lot more people traveling on the road as well. I will not be one of those traveling over Thanksgiving, so I will be home, feet up, watching football, eating some turkey somewhere. I'm going to have to figure out where exactly. To my lady that watched earlier, thank you as well. And to Susan, she said, it takes a lot of concentration to control your pinky toe. Just try to move it out. Hold on. Let me try. You know, it's difficult because you can't move just the pinky toe without moving the other ones. All right. But I'm down here trying. It does take a lot of concentration. Oh, man. All right, y'all. That's my show. Thanks for tuning in. I don't have a sign out video, but we're going to play this music. Let him cook. And then we going to end the show, baby. We're out. Justin, I thought you did the best, man. I will get that over to you ASAP. I am the actual King Smith. This has been the Sports Bar here at WTF Nation Radio. Y'all have a good night. Peace.